That is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got liftoff. Fuel pitching down range.
We just saw some engines go out. It looks like we are losing attitude control of the ship.
No, we're looking at fireworks.
Oh my gosh.
That's SpaceX, I think. They had a launch today.
Oh, did they? Well,
Yeah.
That explains
SpaceX,
What is up, YouTube world? It's Jay Coffee back at it, and SpaceX experiences another setback, as I guess this happened back in January as well when they were testing a liftoff failure. But they say it's not really a failure. It's like, hey, what did we learn? As long as we learn, we're winning. I'm paraphrasing, but you see the official statement from SpaceX went as follows. During Starship's ascent burn, the vehicle experienced a rapid, unscheduled disassembly and contact was lost. Our team immediately began coordination with safety officials to implement pre-planned contingency responses. We will review the data from today's flight test to better understand root causes. As always, success comes from what we learn, and today's flight will offer additional lessons to improve Starship's reliability. Sorry guys, I butchered a couple words there. Coffee's eyes not working the best, I guess. I don't know if I need some glasses or what, but yeah, they're like, hey, it went to ish, but we learned something after we sort all this out. There will be a lesson learned, I guess is what they're saying. And you know, Elon Musk, who hasn't commented on the situation at all, the guy tweets a lot, very active on social network, and you know, he's jumped in the political world as Trump's seemingly right-hand man almost. He's fighting the good fight with Doge and the finances, foreign expenditures and things like that. The political world is crazy as always. I want to hear everyone's thoughts on this as a whole, but I always put kind of a disclaimer out there when it comes to the political stuff. It's so confusing and complex to me, man. What comment is Elon fighting the good fight? Is he a villain? Is it just political nonsense going back and forth? What do you think of it all? But based on all that, in SpaceX failure, a lot of commentary going down where people are calling him out about the FAA, all kinds of stuff. As you see, how many millions of our tax dollars did he just blow up? Musk needs to pay more attention to his space program and fix it first. He's not perfected Starliner, and he's screwing up our country, and he's pissing off half the country. He's not fit for America, and Trump is out of control, and he is pissed off I think they meant to say the other half of the country in the world. I can't believe he is in the White House. He's stealing more American tax dollars. And again, you know, the whole Doge thing going on. He's auditing government expenditures and what's going on. And there's all kinds of, it's so complicated. So many different narratives going on. Everything from USA propaganda plays in foreign lands and slush funds, and I don't even know, man. And Trump and Elon wants to get rid of NASA to rob America even more. Trump is really draining the swamp. Great. And they want to take over the FAA. That's going to be a bang up. So obviously, who was that too? Someone recently, was it SNL? I think it was SNL. They did the whole Trump, Mike Myers played Elon, the Zelensky viral scene that we've seen going on, all kinds of AI edits being made of that, everything from some very bizarre pause conversations between Trump and Zelensky to Zelensky knocking Trump out. It's it's really been something. But when SNL did their skit, and someone comment if you know who that is playing Trump in that, as before Alec Baldwin, maybe the whole Rust situation, he's fell back from doing that. I don't know. You guys remember though, first time around, Trump was not happy about that at all. He was talking greasy. He wanted all kinds of smoke with Alec Baldwin, but I don't know. Alex, the Rust thing ended up going away. RIP. That was a sad situation there. But who is that doing Trump this time around? I thought Alec Baldwin was pretty good, man. Comment who you think is doing the better Trump impressions. But they made some jokes about the FAA, about those air traffic controller incidents and some crashes. And listen, comedy is not for the faint of heart. It's all about pushing boundaries and stuff like that. But I was kind of like, whoa, you know, is that in poor taste? Are they going too far? I don't know. You know, comedy's an art form. It's all it hits different for different people. But I don't know if you guys saw the SNL thing and all that. And, you know, same kind of thing someone's saying here, though. They want to take over the FAA. That's going to be a bang up. And speaking of the FAA, I believe the launch took place in Texas, and Florida saw the effects, as Collier County, Florida, like Naples, Florida, is it Immokalee? I can't remember, but debris was all over Florida, falling from the sky, and it grounded a lot of flights. So another incident with the FAA, and you see all the people already putting their thinking caps on here, like, man, they're trying to take over the FAA, they're trying to shut down NASA and steal more money. Trump and Elon Musk, there's like two villains from Marvel movies or something like that, playing bad guy in real life in the White House. It's wild, man. You know, it is crazy though that this Starliner blew up like this, and you see a lot of people too. If you heard that clip at the beginning, someone was like, "Man, it's fireworks." So there's been some commentary I've seen going down like that, like, "Man, SpaceX, the #1 firework company in the world," as it's kind of wild. That's what it looked like, more or less, was fireworks, man. But how crazy is that? The what's it called? Engines just seizing up and disassembling and disintegrating into the atmosphere is pretty crazy. So is that the last two tests, I think, went to shit. But SpaceX is saying, hey, there's something to be learned from this. I don't know, man. Like, political stuff is all so confusing and complex, and I always question what's really going on. Don't even get me started on space stuff. It really blows my mind. You know, I'm trying to find my way through this planet, this lifetime, you know what I mean? And we got madness going on in other galaxies far, far away. I don't know. Hit the comments with your thoughts about it all. And then something else in regards to space and all that is some asteroids. A few of them are headed right for Earth right now. This scares the fuck out of me. I'm thinking of the movie Armageddon. I reported on this a few months back. There was reports of some big asteroids possibly making contact with Earth. But at the end of the day, I guess it just missed us or grazed our comfort zone, pause. But what I didn't know is this happens all the time. So I wonder, right, when we're hearing all these reports of stuff projected to possibly make contact with Earth or just miss us, would they really tell us if we were in a real life Armageddon situation? Would you want to know? Comment below. As always, too, guys, please hit the button, subscribe, the like. If you're new, we talk about music, we talk about news, sports, crime stories, all kinds of stuff over here. And the idea is to just coffee talk it up with you guys, the good people of the blogosphere, in the comments. So please subscribe, join the discussion. But yeah, this goes down all the time. Would you want to know? It says the space rock known as 2025 DU2 is estimated to be about 150 feet across, according to NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, and it will miss the Earth by a cosmically slight 337,000 miles. 2025 DU2 is not the only asteroid in our vicinity today. A bus-sized rock dubbed 2025 EW1 traveling at a speed of 26,306 miles per hour will be passing by at a distance of around 509,000 miles from our planet. 3 more airplane-sized asteroids are on the radar for today, all between 100 and 120 feet wide. The closest these rocks will come is over 4 million miles away. And, you know, it just goes on to break down that asteroids are inactive bodies orbiting the sun, usually composed of rocky, dusty, and metallic materials left behind from the formation of our solar system about 4.6 billion years ago. And most of them are concentrated within the main asteroid belt orbiting around the sun between the paths of Mars and Jupiter. However, some may end up circulating into the inner solar system. If airbursts occurred over a populated region, it could cause minor structural damage. However, an asteroid over 300 feet could cause more severe damage, including collapsing residential structures and shattering windows. So even though, you know, they're saying, hey, this happens all the time, it's not as bad as it sounds. Again, I really ponder on if they would let us know if it was fucking doomsday out here. And again, if anyone would want to know, you hear, like, typically this is what the majority of them that we kind of have a danger type warning, you know, like residential structures and shattering windows, collapsing residential structures. Like, it's bad, but it ain't like end the world bad. And that this, like, small asteroids hit the earth all the time, but because of their size, they don't cause any damage. Instead, they create meteors, also known as shooting stars, that can be observed disintegrating in the atmosphere. And the most significant impact was in 2013 over Russia, which I remember that, man. You guys remember that? It was when I think someone's car caught the footage, if I'm not mistaken. They had like a dash cam when an asteroid the size of a small building disintegrated about 12.4 miles above the city of Chelyabinsk. I don't speak Russian, y'all. My name ain't Putin. And it left behind a fair number of meteorites in the ground. So pretty crazy stuff, man. This is going on all the time, all around us. Like I was saying, just a few months back, there was a couple asteroids, you know, projected to come very, very close to Earth, where they seem to be a little worried. But at the end of the day, this happens all the time. That's just wild to me, right? Here we are floating around in space. The world is crazy, man. So much going on in space, on Earth, drones, aliens. Like, I don't know, man. What is everyone's thoughts? Again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Elon Musk, Trump, villains or good guys, SpaceX explosions, the FAA, just so much to break down and discuss here. So again, I thank you guys so much for tuning in. Look forward to talking to you all in the comments, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.